With your wins, you may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Try not to take it personally. Unfortunately, it's something that comes along with success. Whenever you feel like you're not in control or the world is against you,
Hello there. This is your girl,
let
Miss
that
B, and welcome to the
vulnerability
Babe Cave.
motivate
Like
you
as you come in,
into
please, and thank you.
greatness.
And if
That's
you
how I
have been
found
here
my
before,
truth.
welcome back to the channel.
I
And if you
remain
haven't
a
been here
work
before,
in
welcome.
progress. And
Please
that's the beauty
make
of
sure you
growth.
like this video, like I
I've
just
been
said before,
happiest
and shout
when
out
I
to my
let go and
mods
allow life
and
to
my
show me the
subscribers.
mastery.
And if you haven't already,
When you
make sure
bet
you
on
subscribe
yourself,
to the channel. Now let's
you're
get back into
making
the
an
business.
investment into your own future. When you choose to spend your valuable time thinking, speaking, typing negative thoughts, you're investing in something that will give you absolutely no return in your investment.
That's his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, "Don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the up out of my face, and I'm gonna blow this to your face all day," it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, we've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God.
We're all Hollywood. Like, I'm not gonna put on a thing like, oh, we're all Hollywood, and let's just all pretend we're best friends because like we're in that land. Like, right. It's no offense to anybody. It's just that
No, I never been a girl's girl. I ain't in all the fake shit. I'ma fuck with who gon' fuck with me, and I ain't never passing as a fake bitch.
Miss B says, get to the Diddy shit, man. Somebody give, somebody give Miss B some baby oil in the chat. She wants to get to it. It's all good.
Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. I don't know what is going on with my computer. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Because when I was just playing the music, the freaking what's the name was going, the sound was sounding crazy just now. So I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. First things first, before we get into whatever we're gonna get into this evening. I don't know what is going on. Like, that was just crazy. Let me try this one more time. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like, hey, Nisha, I don't know why I don't like it. Oh my God, I don't like that. Let's just get right into what I came here for, because I'm still doing my kitchen project anyway. Oh my God, like what the fuck? What was that? Like, that sounds crazy. I did change something on my settings on the internet though, so that might be why it's doing that. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just happy to be here with you guys. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. We're gonna get right into what we came here for, and that is for the Ramika case. What we was talking about the other day. We're going to listen to a few things. I see now that I should not share my screen, so I will not share my screen. Yeah, we're going to get into that. So we're going to listen to a few things when it comes to that. I don't know what the hell is going on with my music sound today, but I didn't like that. So I can't play the music if it's going to be messing up. But we are definitely going to listen to this whole Ramika thing. So we're gonna listen to that while I do what I need to do in my kitchen, because y'all know I'm fixing up my kitchen. And then I'm gonna get off of here and release you guys to the streets. I have a few videos though that I feel like should be considered. So where do I want to start? I want to start. Let's start here. So if you don't know about the Ramika case, hi Sheila. It's a case out in Chicago. Two young ladies was dating this guy. They both had kids with this guy. They've been having a virtual. It seemed like they was subbing each other virtually online. They probably had past issues between them and this dusty ass guy that they was with. And one young lady was dropping her son off to school. I don't know what occurred in between her dropping him off to school and getting in her car, but apparently they got into it. The other baby, her and her baby father got into it, from what I'm understanding. The other girl came up, pulled up with the gun and shot her in the face. She ended up losing her life due to the situation, and it has been a big story. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about this story. See, here's the thing: when it comes to stories like this, you cannot expect to be the only person talking about it. And it was kind of strange for me today to hear particular people saying that people are copying them. Let me make myself very clear. Why the fuck would I want to follow anybody on here? I've been covering stories like this. I've been doing topics like this. So I'm not going to stop doing those topics now. We're going to keep going, but you're going to see a lot of people doing this story, which is to be expected when you talk about trending topics. You can never expect for you to be the only one talking about something. So for people to say somebody is following them, sorry, ma'am, nobody is following you. You are nobody to follow. With that being said, we're going to listen to the first snippet of what I found, because I have a lot of videos that we can listen to regarding this.
The mother of a woman shot and killed in the South Loop is speaking out for the first time about her daughter's death.
WGN's Jewel Hillary spoke with her, and she is in the South Loop now with more.
According to CPD, the person taken into custody for allegedly fatally shooting 31-year-old Romika Meeks Blackman is released without charges. In the midst of her unbearable pain, Romika's mom says she's eagerly seeking justice.
I want justice. She didn't deserve it.
Gripped with grief, Tina McMiller's loved ones embraced her tightly as they gathered across the street from the intersection of Cermak Road near State Street, where her 31-year-old daughter, Romika Meeks Blackman, was fatally shot Monday morning after dropping her son off at school. Described as kind, sweet, loving, very supportive, and an amazing mom, Romika was working and studying to become a nurse. Right before her death, police say a fight broke out. The suspect, who sources say Romika knew, allegedly pulled out a gun and shot Romika in the face, killing her, according to CPD.
My baby was so it hurt the most. I didn't get my morning phone call.
Police say since Monday's arrest, the offender has been released without charges. They wouldn't share further details other than saying they can't comment on specifics of ongoing investigations.
The family is unaware of what the police are doing, so we can't answer those questions. What we would like is that justice come in the form of accountability.
As the family seeks justice, community organizers are putting pressure on lawmakers to ensure laws meant to help curb violence are effective. They're also challenging them to do more.
The state of Illinois, we're calling on them to open an office of civility. Civility has steps to be able to deal with the issue of violence.
Through her heartache, Tina is seeking strength to raise her 6-year-old grandson.
Show them feel with this connection between him and his mama.
A balloon release ceremony in honor of Romika is scheduled for tonight at 7 at 68th and Normal. Reporting on the near south side, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News. Hi, good afternoon, you all. According to CPD, the person who was taken into custody after the fatal shooting of 31-year-old Romika Meeks Blackman has been released without charges. Blackman's family is eagerly seeking justice.
Now, I don't know the laws in Chicago, and I don't want to know the laws in Chicago. That's not a place that I would ever be interested in. But how the hell is this girl released? How was she released? Like, how was that even possible for her to be released from prison after killing somebody? That's crazy.
Someone has to pay for this. It's not right.
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed with grief, Romika's mom, Tina McMiller, says she's, as you can imagine, heartbroken after losing Romika to gun violence on Monday morning.
Romika was dropping her son off at school near Cermak State when police say some sort of fight unfolded, with the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting Romika in the face. She was rushed to Georgia Hospital, but did not make it. Romika was in school to become a nurse. Her mother says she was an outstanding mother, daughter, and friend.
Romika was my baby. Romika was kind, sweet, loving, very, very supportive, and an amazing mother.
This is so sad.
She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same.
Tina says she's now raising her grandson, Romika's 6-year-old son. Also, when I reached out to CPD about why the person originally taken in.
A 6-year-old went to school that morning, y'all, thinking that he was gonna see his mother when he got home that day, and did not get the chance to do that. Do y'all know how devastating that is for any child? Like, I personally know that feeling. That is not a good feeling. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Custody for allegedly shooting Romika had been released without charges. They said that they can't give us any type of comment on an ongoing investigation. Loved ones say that there will be a balloon release in Romika's honor tonight at 68th and Normal in Inglewood, where she attended high school. Reporting live in the South Loop, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Jewel, thank you.
She ignored unexpected appearances that left her on edge. Yet, she never badmouthed him in front of her son. She wanted him to have a father. Her sister explained in a media interview, but she drew the line when it endangered her peace. Despite the co-parenting battles, Romika channeled her energy into stability, saving for her son's future, enrolling in night classes for nursing, and volunteering at community centers to mentor young mothers facing similar struggles. Asked the narrator, "I can't help but feel a raw ache reflecting on Romika's story. In a city like Chicago, where gun violence claims lives weekly, over 500 homicides in 2024 alone, per police reports, women like her fight invisible battles just to thrive. It's emotional knowing she was steps away from her nursing dreams, from watching her son grow. She represented hope in the face of systemic pressures, underfunded schools, economic strains in Black communities, and the cycle of domestic tensions amplified by poverty. Romika broke patterns. She was the one who said, 'We're getting out of this,' to her family during holiday dinners. And here's the hook for you, the audience. Think about the mothers in your life, the ones who pour everything into their kids, navigating storms you might never see. Romika's traits, optimism, creativity, devotion, mirrors so many unsung heroes. As we peel back her layers, remember, this isn't just a case file. It's a life interrupted. What trait of Romika's resonates most with you? Share in the comments. Romika's childhood in Englewood offered glimpses of the woman she'd become. Neighbors recall her as a kid organizing block parties, her sketches of neighborhood murals adorning fences. By her teens, she was helping at her grandmother's church, where her faith, quiet but profound, shaped her empathy. She believed in second chances, a pastor told investigators, but not at the cost of her safety. That belief clashed with her relationship with Way. Court records detail incidents. A 2024 altercation where he showed up uninvited, leading to the restraining order. Romika documented it all, not out of spite, but protection for her and her son. Her son, around 8 years old, was her world. Anecdotes abound. Baking cookies together on weekends, her teaching him to read with animated voices for characters. One relative shared how Romika surprised him with a custom backpack for school, embroidered with his name. A small gesture, but one that screamed love. She worked double shifts to afford extras like soccer lessons, dreaming he'd escape the streets she knew too well. Chicago's South Side, with its 40% poverty rate in some areas, tested her daily, but Romika adapted, joining support groups for single parents, where she encouraged others. We rise by lifting each other. Professionally, her path to nursing was deliberate. Enrolled part-time at a community college. She aced anatomy classes, inspired by a mentor who saw her potential. Romika had this light. The mentor said in a statement, she could have saved lives. Friends noted her humor too, dry wit that diffused tense moments, like joking about Chicago winters during co-parenting pickups. But beneath it, tension simmered. Family statements reveal ways jealousy over her independence. Previous confrontations at her job. She was scared, but she wouldn't show it. Her cousin said a Romika social circle was loyal. Weekly brunches where she'd share goals. Her sketches evolving into potential side hustles. She volunteered at youth programs, teaching art to at-risk kids, drawing from her own experiences dodging trouble. One anecdote. During a 2023 community cleanup, Romika rallied volunteers, turning a littered lot into a playground. That's who she was, turning mess into magic. A participant recalled, I reflect, the emotional weight hits hard. Romika embodied resilience in the city, grappling with domestic violence rates 20% above the national average, per recent reports. Black women like her face disproportionate risks, yet she pushed forward. It's respectful to honor her full life, not just her end. If Romika's story moves you, subscribe for more on cases like this, where everyday heroes meet unimaginable ends. Expanding on her dreams, Romika envisioned a nursing career in pediatrics, specializing in trauma care, ironic, given her fate. She journaled about it. Entries seized by police showing determination. For my son, I'll be the doctor he brags about. Family gatherings were her recharge. Thanksgivings with soul food and stories, where she lead toast progress. Her faith sustained her. Church bulletins note her in prayer groups. Seeking strength amid turmoil, the co-parenting strain was real. Reports indicate ways violations of the order, texts, drive-bys, escalated tensions. Romika sought legal help, attending court dates alone, her son in mind. She protected him fiercely, her sister stated. Yet, she maintained civility for drop-offs, prioritizing stability. Romika's legacy? In her son's eyes, she's eternal. The mom who believed in fresh starts. As narrator, it's raw. Lives like hers remind us of fragility. What overlooked strength do you see in Romika? Comment below. Romika Meek starts her day in her Englewood apartment. The faint glow of dawn filtering through worn curtains. The kitchen hums with purpose. She's flipping pancakes for her 8-year-old son, the scent mingling with brewing coffee. Dressed in navy scrubs, her hair neatly pulled back. She's ready for her clinic shift after dropping her boy off for his first day of school. She slips a handwritten note into his backpack, later recovered by police. Happy Monday, son. This is a fresh start to this day, and you can start off strong. Always remain yourself. You're the coolest, smartest, and funniest kid I know. Her voice, warm yet resolute, carries the weight of a single mother who's carved out stability in Chicago's tough South Side. From Romika's perspective, it's a morning like any other, multitasking love and logistics. She buckles her son into her white sedan, a 2010 model with a faded dent on the hood, and they roll out, weaving through Englewood's gritty streets toward the South Loop. The city pulses around them. Corner stores unshuttering, joggers dodging cracked sidewalks, the distant rumble of a CTA train. Romika's focused, maybe humming a gospel tune from her church days, her mind flicking between her son's smile and her work schedule. Romika pulls into the school drop-off zone on Cermak Road, a narrow strip framed by red brick school buildings in a crowded intersection at South State Street. The environment sets a vivid stage. Yellow no parking signs glint under the morning sun. A crossing guard's neon vest flashes as she waves kids across, and parents exchange quick goodbyes. Romika parks briefly, steps out, and walks her son to the gate, her sneakers scuffing the dew-damp sidewalk. Be strong, baby, she says, ruffling his hair, her smile caught by a fellow parent who later told investigators she was glowing, proud mom moment. She lingers a beat, watching him disappear into the school's double doors, then returns to her sedan, engine idling. Her viewpoint. The morning's on track. She slides into the driver's seat, checks her phone for a work text, and prepares to pull out. Unseen across State Street, a black SUV lurks, its tinted windows concealing two figures. Carlos Lozo's Way and Holly Johnson. Their gaze is locked on Romika. Shift to the suspect's perspective. Carlos Way, 34, slouches in the SUV's passenger seat, his face taut with unresolved anger. Holly Johnson, 29, grips the wheel, her knuckles pale. Court documents paint their backstory. Way, the father of Romika's son, has a history of volatility, restraining order violations, including texts and uninvited visits to her clinic, documented in 2024 filings. Johnson.
So this motherfucker was showing up at her job. Like, that's one of the most disrespectful things you can do, especially when somebody works in something like healthcare. Like, it becomes a hazard to the job and other employees and all kinds of stuff. I remember working at a particular assisted living, and it was like a group of coworkers that I had that we were all cool with each other. But like after a few months of me being cool with one of them, I knew not to be cool with her. And it wasn't even because of her. It was because of her man. I knew that he was possessive. And one thing about me, like, I can't be friends with somebody that's in a possessive relationship, because when I'm your friend, I care. So I can't sit back and watch you be stupid. I can't do that for anybody. I cannot do that. So I stopped talking to her, but my other coworkers, they were still cool. They used to go out and do all types of stuff with each other. Well, one morning we're all at work, and this girl and her baby father was arguing all the time. He did not like her having friends, period. Because she would always catch a ride with one of our mutual coworkers. We were in shift change, and they were arguing. This is 7 to 3 shift, so it's 6:45. We're in shift change. This man is already arguing with her. Well, a few hours later, when we're having a morning meeting at about 10 o'clock in the morning, doing a med pass, he's out there flattening her tires. He flattened all 4 of the mutual coworkers' tires because he was jealous over the fact that she was giving his baby mother, the mother of his children, mind you, a ride home. Okay? So people are really sick in this world. People are really sick. And the police had to come and do a police report. It was just a mess. So I can only imagine the humiliation she dealt with, because my coworker was so humiliated. She cried. She left. She didn't even want to come back to work because she was embarrassed. Like, some of these men out here, and these women too, are weirdos, for real. They got mental issues. And a part of the problem is because they grow up in traumatized situations and they never go and heal. And then they grow up to be these horrible adults. We see this all over the internet. We've been hearing it a lot today. Let's go back to what we was listening to.
Way's current partner and mother to his other child harbors her own resentment, fueled by Way's tangled ties to Romika. Reports suggest they spotted Romika's car earlier, perhaps tailing her from Englewood. Their presence no accident. Online discussions hint at Way's agitation. Custody disputes, jealousy over Romika's independence. We're talking to her today, he mutters, per a bystander's later account. Johnson nods, her hand hovering near the glove box, where a 9mm handgun waits for police findings. From their angle, this encounter feels loaded, a chance to settle scores. The SUV idles, its engine a low growl, as they watch Romika return her car, oblivious The tension snaps when the SUV lurches forward, cutting off Romika's sedan in a sharp diagonal block. Way exits first, his sneakers pounding the asphalt, striding toward her car with purpose. What are you doing here, Los? Romika's voice cuts through, firm but measured. As she steps out, hands raised to keep distance. The environment amplifies the stakes. Horns blare from the stall van behind. A streetlight's red glow bathes the scene, and the sidewalk grows crowded. 3 parents, a delivery driver, and a jogger pause, sensing trouble. Words fly like sparks. Way accuses Romika of keeping my son from me, his voice booming per witness statements. She fires back, "This isn't the place, leave me alone," her eyes darting toward the school, where her son is just inside. Johnson emerges, her posture rigid, doubting about disrespect and playing games. From Romika's perspective, she's trapped, her car hemmed in. The school's safety a cruel irony. She tries to de-escalate, her nursing training grounding her. "Go. Carlos. We'll handle this later." A new detail emerges from a bystander's police interview. Romika kept her hands open, non-threatening. Even as Way loomed closer, his fists clenched. The argument turns physical fast. Johnson shoves Romika, who pushes back. Her movement's defensive, not aggressive. Her scrubs catch on the sedan's door handle. Way steps in, grabbing Romika's arm, twisting her toward the car's hood. A teacher inside the school, peering through a window, later told police, "It started verbal, then hands. Screams about my kid, and you don't get to decide." The woman in scrubs was holding her own, not starting it. The crowd swells, 7 bystanders now, 2 filming on phones, clips later shared online. The environment pulses with chaos. A school bell rings faintly. A dog barks from a nearby lot. The pavement slick with morning dew, causing Romika to slip slightly as she resists. Johnson backs toward the SUV, reaching inside. New witness accounts conflict. A parent saw her grab the gun from the glove box, while a driver swore it was tucked in her waistband earlier, suggesting premeditation. Suspense tightens. Was Johnson armed from the start, or did the fight push her to act? A street vendor statement adds texture. The air felt heavy, like everyone knew it was going bad. The confrontation peaks when Way wraps his arm around Romika's neck in a headlock, pinning her against the sedan's door, her body arched awkwardly. "Let her go." A bystander screams, her voice caught on 911 audio. Romika struggles, her hands clawing at Way's arm, her face flushed, scrub stained with sweat. Johnson returns, 9mm in hand, its barrel catching the sunlight. The crowd gasps, some scatter, others freeze, phones trembling in their hands. The first shot cracks, point blank to Romika's chin, the bullet tearing through bone and tissue, blood spraying the sedan's white paint. Romika stumbles, her hands clutching her face, a guttural gasp escaping. A second shot rips into her thigh, severing an artery, blood pooling on the asphalt, reflecting the streetlight's red hue. From a shop owner's perspective across State Street, it was like a trap. She couldn't move, no chance to run. The environment sears a horror. A child's backpack lies forgotten on the sidewalk. A bus driver honks, unaware, and the school's flag flaps limply in the breeze. Johnson drops a gun, raising her hands, shouting, "I have a license." It was self-defense. Way releases Romika, stepping back, his face pale, muttering, "This wasn't supposed to happen," per a bystander's account. The scene explodes into chaos. Bystanders scream, one woman on 911 shouting, "She shot her in a headlock. Arrest her." 7 calls flood dispatch, describing gunfire near school. Per logs, police arrive, sirens slicing through the morning, cordoning off the block with yellow tape. Paramedics kneel beside Romika, her pulse fading as they apply pressure to her chin and thigh wounds. From their perspective, it's dire. Blood soaks her gloves, her breathing shallow. The ambulance doors slam, rushing her to Stroger Hospital, where she pronounced dead. the chin wound disrupting airways, the thigh shot causing catastrophic blood loss. The environment holds a tragedy. Romika's sedan sat abandoned, driver's door ajar, her phone on the seat, a work notification glowing. Blood stains a curb, marked by police cones, shell casings glinting nearby. Johnson's detained, the 9mm recovered from her SUV, her concealed carry license verified but contested by Romika's family, who insist it was no self-defense. Way's question, handshaking, claiming he only wanted to talk. A new detail from a crossing guard. Way was pacing before the confrontation, suggesting he planned to encounter, violating the restraining order's 500-foot rule. From the community's view, shock reverberates. A street vendor tells police this wasn't random. They knew her, targeted her. The school locks down, teachers shielding kids from windows, parents flooding the gates. Some unaware of the tragedy. A new perspective emerges from a delivery driver who saw the SUV circling earlier, hinting at premeditation. They were waiting like they knew her schedule. The South Loop's morning rhythm, coffee carts, joggers, school buses, grinds to a halt, replaced by police radios and whispered horror. Online discussions explode with grainy phone footage, showing Romika's final stand, sparking debates. Was it a setup or a heated impulse? A parent's statement to police adds depth. She was calm at first, trying to walk away. Then it all went wrong. The pacing slows, letting the weight settle. This wasn't a random shooting. Way's restraining order violations. Johnson's quick draw. The public school setting scream intent. New suspense emerges. A street camera, early police analysis, shows Johnson reaching into glove box before Way's headlock. Her movement's deliberate. Did she intend to escalate from the start, or was it fear-driven? Another overlooked detail. A bystander noted Way's phone in hand, possibly texting, moments before the confrontation. Coordinating with Johnson or someone else. The environment itself feels complicit. The open street, the crowds in action, the school's proximity amplifying the tragedy. As detectives comb footage, a new question surfaces. Did Johnson's self-defense claim hold up, or was the gun drawn to silence Romika's defiance? Audience, what stands out? The circling SUV, the crowd's hesitation, or Way's pacing? Could one shout have stopped it? Drop your thoughts below. Let's unpack this further. Holly Johnson, 29.
All right, now we get into Holly.
Her 9mm handgun firing the shots that ended Romika's life. Police reports describe her as Way's current partner, mother to his younger child, and a figure entangled in the messy dynamics of his past with Romika. Johnson's claim, shouted at the scene and later reiterated to investigators, was self-defense. I had a license. She came at me. Her concealed carry permit, verified by Chicago PD, lends a thin veneer of legitimacy, but cracks emerge. Witnesses, including a shop owner and a parent, insist Romika was defensive, not aggressive, pinned in Way's headlock when the first shot rang out. A critical inconsistency. Johnson's assertion that Romika lunged contradicts bystander footage showing Romika's hands raised, trying to de-escalate. Psychologically, Johnson's motive appears tied to insecurity. Online discussion suggests she felt overshadowed by Romika, the first mother in Way's life. Court records hint to prior friction. Johnson once confronted Romika at a custody exchange for 2024 filing, accusing her of trying to keep Carlos. Her decision to draw the gun, whether premeditated or impulsive, points to a need for control amplified by Way's influence. Was she protecting herself or asserting dominance in a volatile love triangle? Carlos Way, 34, looms large as a catalyst. The father of Romika's son, his history with her was a powder keg. Court documents detail a 2024 restraining order after repeated harassment, including late-night texts and showing up at her clinic job. Way's presence at the school drop-off, violating the order's 500-foot boundary. Screams intent. Witnesses describe him as agitated, pacing before the confrontation, possibly texting, per crossing guard statement. His physical act, grabbing Romika in a headlock, set the stage for Johnson's shots, raising questions. Was he orchestrating the encounter? Psychologically, Way fits a profile of possessive control. Family statements reveal his resentment over Romika's independence. She was moving on, pursuing nursing, limiting his access to their son for safety. A friend of Romika's told police Way once said, "She can't just cut me out," hinting at wounded pride. An inconsistency. Way claimed to detectives he only wanted to talk, yet his violation of the restraining order and physical aggression suggests more. Did he push Johnson to act, or was he blindsided by her gun? Online chatter points to a theory. Way, knowing Johnson's volatility, manipulated her to confront Romika, staying just clean enough to dodge charges. A less prominent but intriguing theory floats in community discussions. Was someone else involved? A delivery driver statement to police noted a second car, a gray sedan, lingering near the school before the shooting, speeding off after. Could Way or Johnson have had an accomplice, perhaps coordinating via those pre-confrontation texts? This theory lacks hard evidence, but it fuels speculation. Was the encounter planned beyond the two suspects? Police reports mention no other arrests, but detectives are reviewing additional footage for unidentified vehicles. Psychologically, this theory leans on the idea of a broader vendetta, perhaps tied to Way's social circle, where Romika's firm boundaries threaten established dynamics. It's thin, but the sedan's presence adds a shadow of doubt. The core motive seems rooted in domestic and emotional turmoil. Romika's restraining order against Way, filed after months of harassment, threatened his control. Court records show he missed custody visits, blaming her. Johnson's role as his new partner placed her in a rivalry, real or perceived, with Romika. Psychological depth. Johnson's insecurity, per profiler's lens, could stem from Way's unresolved ties to Romika, pushing her to prove loyalty through violence. Way's motive blends ego and loss, losing influence over his son and Romika's life. Chicago's broader context amplifies this. Domestic violence incidents rose 15% citywide in 2024 per police data, with Black women like Romika disproportionately affected. The school setting wasn't random. It was Romika's routine, known to Way, making a stage for confrontation. Inconsistencies nag. Johnson's self-defense claim falters against footage showing Romika restrained, and Way's talk excuse doesn't square with his headlock. Evidence. A recovered 9mm Way's text, street camera footage, points of premeditation, but intent remains murky. The South Loop community reeled, with vigils forming days later, per local reports. Romika's death struck a chord in a city grappling with gun violence. Over 500 homicides in 2024, 70% involving domestic or interpersonal disputes, per CPD stats. Black women face heightened risks, with domestic violence fatalities up 20% nationally per recent studies. Online discussions erupted, some blaming Romika for engaging, others decrying victim blaming, calling for justice. She was a mom, not a fighter. One post read, echoing community sentiment. Restraining order's failure to protect Romika sparked outrage, highlighting systemic gaps. Chicago's underfunded courts process orders slowly, leaving women vulnerable. As a narrator, this case cuts deep. Romika's fight for independence, only to be ambushed, feels like a betrayal of her resilience. The psychological layers, Johnson's insecurity, Way's control, mirror countless domestic tragedies, yet each feels personal. It's raw. Knowing a mother's love note became her final act. Audience, here's your debate question. Was Johnson the true aggressor, or was Way pulling strings, using her as a weapon? Drop your theories below. What motive rings truest? As the investigation into Romika...
I think that he was pulling strings between the both of them. And that's why the both of them was playing the way that they was playing on social media, because he was playing in between both of them. And I just wish that she would have had enough sense. Like, girl, you're a whole nurse. You're going to school to be a nurse. I don't know why people with great educational backgrounds like to make these type of decisions in their lives, but goddamn, if the education you getting it's not enough to make you feel like you that bitch, you got to go and seek some type of help, because going to school for certain things should for sure bring your confidence level up, versus the bullshit that we see people being confident about and bullshit. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to that. So I feel like, yes, he was playing in between both of them. He was playing on both of their tops, and I feel like he's a nasty motherfucker for the shit that he was carrying on and doing. Not only that, like, you're sleeping with two women, probably unprotected. Like, that is disgusting altogether. Like, sleeping with two people unprotected at the same time, like, that's just some nasty shit altogether.
Killing on September 8th, 2025 unfolds. New developments have shifted the narrative, raising fresh questions and deepening the mystery. Drawing from police updates, court filings, witness interviews, and community reactions, we'll uncover the latest twist in the Chicago tragedy, revealing details not yet explored. From overlooked evidence to media firestorms, Chicago PD's review of additional street camera footage, released in a preliminary report on September 9th, 2025, dropped a bombshell. Holly Johnson, the shooter, was seen reaching into her SUV's glove box twice. Once before Carlos Way's confrontation with Romika began, and again moments before she drew the 9mm. This challenges her self-defense claim, suggesting premeditation. A detective statement to local media noted, the footage shows deliberate action, not a spur-of-the-moment reaction. The first reach, captured at a distance, shows Johnson retrieving an object, possibly the gun, while Way was still in the SUV, pacing and texting. This aligns with the crossing guard's earlier account of Way's agitation, hinting the encounter was planned. The second reach, just before the headlock, confirms she armed herself as the fight escalated. This twist undercuts Johnson's narrative that Romika came at her, as witnesses consistently describe Romika as defensive, pinned by Way. The footage, though grainy, has sparked online debates, with some arguing it proves Johnson intended to escalate, while others claim she was preparing for a perceived threat. The question lingers, was the gun always part of the plan? Court filings, updated September 9th, reveal a critical detail about Carlos Way's restraining order violations. Beyond the documented 2024 incidents, texts, uninvited visits to Romika's job, investigators uncovered a deleted text thread from Way's phone, recovered via forensic analysis. Sent to Johnson the night before the shooting, the messages read, "We need to handle this tomorrow. She can't keep doing this." While vague, the text suggests Way orchestrated the school drop-off confrontation, knowing Romika's routine. This bolsters a family's claim, per statement to media, that Romika was ambushed. The restraining order, active since June 2024, barred Way from contact, yet he was within 50 yards of her at the school. A new detail. A neighbor's interview with police revealed Way was seen near Romika's apartment complex days earlier, possibly scouting her movements. This evidence paints Way as more than a bystander, potentially a manipulator pushing Johnson toward violence. The twist deepens. Did Way's text incite Johnson, or was she already primed to act? Chicago's media exploded with coverage, amplifying the case's emotional weight. Local outlets like the Chicago Sun-Times ran headlines like, "Mother gunned down after school drop-off. Was it planned?" While TV segments on WGN feature community leaders decrying domestic violence. A viral clip from a September 9th newscast showed Romika's sister tearfully addressing reporters. She was set up. Carlos knew her schedule, and that woman pulled the trigger to prove something. Social media erupted, with hashtags like hashtag Justice for Romika trending locally, amassing thousands of posts. Some users supported Johnson's self-defense claim, citing her concealed carry license, while others, including activists, called it a textbook domestic ambush. A community vigil held September 9th near the school drew hundreds per local reports, with candles lining Cermak Road. Media scrutiny also turned to systemic failures. Chicago's overwhelmed court system, Per Tribune op-ed, delays restraining order enforcement, leaving women like Romika vulnerable. The coverage has pressured CPD to expedite the investigation, with public demands for charges growing louder. A lesser-known but chilling development emerged from a secondary witness statement, logged September 9th. The delivery driver who noted a gray sedan lingering near the school before the shooting provided new details. The car, a late model Toyota, was seen circling twice, its driver obscured. Police are now cross-referencing license plate data from traffic cams, suspecting it may tie to Way's broader circle. While no direct link to Johnson or Way has been confirmed, online discussions speculate an accomplice, perhaps someone feeding Way real-time info on Romika's location. This twist, though speculative, adds a layer of intrigue. Was the sedan a lookout or an unrelated coincidence? Detectives are tight-lipped, but the lead has fueled theories of a wider plot, especially given Way's cryptic texts. As a narrator, these twists hit hard. The camera footage feels like a gut punch. Romika, a mother who just wanted to get to work, caught in a trap she couldn't escape. Way's texts and sedan's shadow make this feel less like a heat-of-the-moment clash and more like a calculated strike. It's raw. Knowing Romika's son is left without her, his fresh start note now a haunting relic. Chicago's domestic violence crisis, 20% above national rates for Black women for 2024 studies, casts a long shadow, making this case a microcosm of systemic pain. Respectfully, we honor Romika by digging deeper, exposing truths others might overlook. Will the sedan lead to a new suspect or is a red herring? As of September 10, 2025, the investigation into Romika Meek's killing remains active, with Chicago PD under intense pressure to deliver answers. Chicago PD has yet to file formal charges against Holly Johnson or Carlos Way, despite their detention on September 8th. A police spokesperson in a September 10th briefing stated, "The investigation is ongoing with forensic analysis of the weapon and additional footage pending." Johnson remains in custody. Her self-defense claim under scrutiny as the street camera evidence, showing her reaching for the gun twice, contradicts her story. Way, released pending further questioning, faces potential charges for violating a restraining order, bolstered by the recovered texts urging Johnson to handle Romika. A key update: forensic results, expected by September 12th, will clarify the gun's handling, fingerprints, residue, and whether it was loaded prior to the confrontation. The gray sedan lead persists, with police tracking its plates, though no arrests have been made. Community pressure is mounting. Over 1,000 signatures on petition, per local reports, demand swift action, citing Romika's case as a failure of protective systems. On September 10th, Romika's family filed a civil suit against Way, alleging wrongful death due to restraining order violations per court filings. The suit claims his actions directly incited the shooting, seeking damages for Romika's son. A community advocacy group, Chicago Women Against Violence, has rallied behind the case, organizing marches and calling for reforms in restraining order enforcement. The September 10th vigil, attended by 300 residents, saw Romika's sister speak. "She was our light. Justice means making sure this doesn't happen again." The case has also sparked policy debates. Local officials, per Chicago Tribune report, are reviewing funding for domestic violence prevention as 2024 saw 120 femicides in the city, 60% involving known perpetrators. Romika Meeks wasn't just a victim. She was a force. Her resilience, seen in her nursing dreams and devotion to her son, left a mark on Chicago's South Side. A colleague statement to media captures her essence. Romika stayed late to comfort patients, always with a smile. She was born to heal. Her son, now 8, carries her spirit. Family members say he clutches her note daily, a reminder of her belief in his strength. She volunteered at youth art programs, her sketches inspiring kids to dream beyond their circumstances. Her legacy endures in the community's resolve. Neighbors have launched a scholarship in her name for single mothers pursuing healthcare careers. A local fundraiser, We honor her by amplifying her story, not letting the light fade. This case is far from closed. The unanswered questions, Way's third text, the gray sedan's role, demand answers. Chicago's systemic failures, from delayed restraining orders to gun violence, underscore the urgency. As a narrator, I feel the weight. Romika's son deserves justice, not just headlines. Audience, here's your question. What will it take to break the cycle of domestic violence in cities like Chicago? Should the system prioritize stricter enforcement or community prevention? Share your thoughts below. Your voice matters.
I do think it should be stricter enforcement. Okay, let's go.
Mika Meeks was a 31-year-old young lady that lost her life to gun violence.
They had a balloon release for her that looks so beautiful.
Everybody right on top of each other. Somebody balloon floating already. My best friend. How you doing? I love you more.
This is so sad. Imagine being a mother at 6 years old.
I see. Y'all go out there. I'm videoing. I'm not holding no balloon. Video. I don't care. That stuff going on channel 49. Man's gonna be on my phone. Love you too. Y'all go that way. My stuff gonna be on my page. They 2579. You better take all the balloons and just let them go. Letting balloons go already. Look at
them.
Y'all got so many pretty balloons.
This is so sad.
Romika, you rock, baby girl.
So sad.
Timothy. Oh, he right there still passing out. Y'all let him go in the bundle. Tell them to go back. Everybody going to be in front of them. Go to the back. We appreciate y'all being out here. Y'all ain't got to be in the front. Timothy them got all them balloons right there. They need to step back a couple of times. Everybody going to be in the front. Everybody cannot be up in with me. Go back. I need to go back so I can see everybody.
This is them at the balloon release. This is so sad. Like,
come on, they still coming.
It's sad because, like I said, I know this feeling firsthand. Like I know this feeling firsthand. Like I know the feeling of being a young child and your mother no longer being alive and everybody's around and you're just like in a trance. Like what the fuck is going on right now? But you understand what's going on at the same time. Like, oh my God, I hate that for this little boy. I hate it. I hate it for him, y'all. I don't even know if I could even listen to any more of this story right now because this week is one of the roughest weeks of my life that I have to deal with. So, yeah, like it's just sad. It's sad. Like nobody deserves to lose their life, especially over stupidity. Even my cat would agree with that. If he must say so himself. Y'all see, he always got something to say. Always putting his 2 cents into everything. So I guess he has an opinion when it comes to that as well. What do you want, Bear? What do you want? I'm going to take you for a walk in a little while. You see that I'm fixing up the kitchen. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to come and listen to this evening. I do have a few more clips. But I know that there are other things going on, and I'm sure you guys want to
go and see those other things that are going on. So I guess I could release y'all back to whatever those things are going on at, because like I said, I'm not interested in none of that stuff. So I will not be watching, nor will I be doing commentary on something, because if it's something I'm not interested in, I just don't feel the need to do commentary on it, because I'm not going to give good commentary on it because I wasn't interested in it in the first place. Hopefully y'all understand and get my drift when it comes to that. So because if it's not the electric slide or the cha-cha slide, you can miss me with it. So all those dances and stuff like that, I'm just not interested in. But I want y'all to go and enjoy it, because I am no hater and I have no reason to be a hater. So if you guys would like to go over there and enjoy it, you can. I mean, in the meantime, I'm probably still going to be over here listening to more of these clips, because like I said, I'm doing a project in my kitchen. So you're more than welcome to stay over here if you want, because I am going to continue to listen to clips. This cat, he's acting out of control. When I fix my speaker, I'll show the balloon release. I don't know what's going on with my speakers. I think I need to update my computer though. That's what I think is going on. Let's listen to who is this? Yeah, I don't want to say how she was released.
So we have a breaking update on the heartbreaking case of Romika Meeks Blackman, the young mother who was unalived 1 mile from her son's school. Quadasia Johnson, known on Facebook as Holly Johnson, is the alleged unaliver. It doesn't matter. Romika's ex, Carlos Loso Way, was claiming self-defense, and a lot of people didn't understand why. According to reports, Romika had just dropped off the 6-year-old son that she shares with Carlos Loso Way to school. She put a heartfelt letter in her son's lunchbox, not knowing that that was the last time she would be able to do so. Less than an hour after the school bell struck, the young, vibrant mother who loved to dance was no longer alive. According to the Chicago Police Department, CPD, officers responded around 9:35 a.m. on September 8, 2025, to multiple 911 calls reporting gunfire near Cermak Road and State Street. When officers arrived, they found Meeks lying in the street, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, including injuries to her chin and thigh. She was transported to Stroger Hospital, where she was later pronounced deceased. Investigators said the shooting followed a physical altercation between Meeks and Johnson, who allegedly claimed to possess a valid concealed carry license. During the dispute, Johnson is accused of pulling out a firearm and shooting Meeks multiple times. Police said Johnson remained at the scene, where her weapon was recovered, and she was immediately taken into custody. Family members shared that Meeks had just dropped off her young son at school and was on her way to work at the time of the incident. Witnesses also alleged that Meeks' child's father, Carlos Loso Way, who was reportedly subject to an active restraining order, was present during the altercation and placed Meeks in a headlock. In those moments, Johnson allegedly drew her firearm and fatally shot Meeks at close range. A lot of people believe that Holly, aka Quadasia, and Carlos Loso Way showed up to the school, but that was not the case. According to reports, this violent incident happened right in front of Carlos's home. According to Chicago police, the person taken into custody after Monday's fatal shooting of Romika Meeks Blackman has been released without charges.
Hi, good afternoon, you all. According to CPD, the person who was taken into custody after the fatal shooting of 31-year-old Romika Meeks Blackman has been released without charges. Blackman's family is eagerly seeking justice.
Someone has to pay for this. Isn't that right?
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed with grief, Romika's mom, Tina McMiller, says she's, as you can imagine, heartbroken after losing Romika to gun violence on Monday morning. Romika was dropping her son off at school near Cermak and State when police say some sort of fight unfolded, with the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting Romika in the face.
She was rushed to Georgia Hospital, but did not make it. Romika was in school to become a nurse. Her mother says she was an outstanding mother, daughter, and friend.
That's just fucked up.
It was my baby. Romika was kind, sweet, loving, very, very supportive, and an amazing mother. She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same.
Tina says she's now raising her grandson, Romika's 6-year-old son. Also, when I reached out to CPD about why the person originally taken into custody for allegedly shooting Romika had been released without charges, they said that they can't give us any type of comment on an
And that's
ongoing
even
investigation.
crazy that you
Loved
can
ones say
kill
that
somebody
there will
in
be a balloon
Chicago.
release in Romika's honor tonight
People
at
can
68
see you
and
do the
Normal
shit.
in Inglewood.
And you won't be charged. You just get to come home. Like, that's some sick shit. I would never go to a place like that.
So if this story actually went down the way the news and the blogs are portraying, why are we not getting justice for Romika Meeks? It's time for us to take a deeper dive. Romika and Carlos seem to have a very volatile relationship. She had to place a restraining order out against him, according to her family. He's allegedly broken her balcony window, her television, taking things out of her home. So we can definitely see why the restraining order against him was warranted. Now, as you recall, Quadeja, aka Holly, said that she had a restraining order out against Romika. Actually showed up to Carlos's home as they were putting their baby inside of the car.
Why the fuck
she
are you
blocked
over
their
there?
car with her car. This spot is where Romika was. This is where the crime actually took place. This is the Ford that Holly was leaning against, and her family said that she was getting in on the driver's side.
Came out of the house, putting the baby in the car. Holly was on the driver's side of the vehicle. A car driven by the victim pulled up and blocked Carlos's car from leaving. Romika got out the car and they began fighting.
We know this to be Romika's car because in previous situations, we've seen her get out of the car and confront Carlos. The front of the car and the headlights match the same car that was on the scene that she was in front of.
Quiet, Baba. Attempted to remove Romika's car during the fight. The victim was on top of the viewer when the views were fired.
Now that Holly, aka Quadeja, has been released, videos have now been circulating on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook of Romika pulling up on Carlos at someone else's home.
You think what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near home. And I'm in the both bills. What you study land for? I knew you were pulling up to a bitch career. That's why you blocked me.
As I watched the videos, I noticed these familiar gates, and I also slowed it down to look at a restaurant that was at the corner. The restaurant is Sharks Fish and Chicken, which is at the corner of Cermak and South State Street.
A deadly shooting happened this morning right here along Cermak near State.
The restaurant is here, and the unaliving happened right here on the corner of Cermak and South State Street. The restaurant is here, and this is exactly where Romika was going to ring the buzzer.
From her career, bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch, you was just on the phone 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and the whole time you pulling up to a bitch career.
Holly is stated to have said, "I feared for my life," and perhaps that, along with the restraining order, helped her to get out of this situation. However,
That is
not
probably
everyone,
exactly
including her
how she
friends,
got out
are
of the
okay with her
situation.
actions.
Me and Holly is from the same town, right? And this is for real. Her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. Our family kind of grew up. I wouldn't say grew up together, but I know them basically through my grandmother. We all been cool. Holly was not jealous of this girl. Not at all. And I'm telling you, I actually
Why would she be? She a new baby mama.
She wasn't. She probably come from good people. I'm talking about good, solid ass people. She don't come from no bum ass family. She ain't hurting for no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit together. This is one. Me personally, as a person, as somebody that knows her, I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? Romika, I think I said her name right. I hate that Romika lost her life in this situation or whatever, but I think that we're painting a picture of Holly that is not a picture of being painted of Holly that just not is not true.
Right. And so look, it's good that you say that. It's good that you say that because now it makes me question you to answer you this. How do you feel like you're supposed to think about those?
What I'm telling you is I don't like the decisions that she made. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I was just looking at the comments. I don't like the decision that she made. But at the same time, everybody has a fucking breaking point. You cannot keep bullying people. And it's so for all the young kids that's even watching. You can't keep bullying people and expect them to respond in a certain way. You cannot.
And that is very true. Like, when y'all in these relationships and y'all sharing dick and this, that, and the third, it's never gonna be a healthy situation because somebody is going to lose their shit and somebody is going to get mad. Like, I remember being young and dumb and thinking that shit was cool and thinking, oh, you know, as long as I'm first, it doesn't matter. Nah, that shit is not cool. It's not acceptable. And never put yourself in a situation where you feel like, oh, as long as I'm first. If that's what you gotta say to yourself, you already fucking up. It's already fucked up. Okay? If that's what you have to say to yourself to make yourself feel better in a relationship, your relationship is already fucked up. And I'm just keeping it so real with you. Anytime a man or a woman, because women do this shit too. Anytime a man or a woman is toggling between you and another person, you need to leave that situation alone because it's not going to do nothing but get worse. I have a bitch to this day that does not like me because of a nigga. And guess what? The nigga can't be with neither one of us. Okay? The nigga is in jail. Okay? He can't do nothing for neither one of us. But to this day, the bitch swears somebody wanted her nigga. When in all reality, your nigga came after me. I ain't have nothing to do with nothing. And I was just young and did not care. And I went with it. And it ended up being a very great relationship too, but like, if he never would have went to jail, I don't know if we would still be together. I cannot say that. But it would be a lot of mad bitches because we would have lasted longer. And I would have been stupid to stay. Like, to be so real with y'all, I would have been stupid to stay.
We cannot expect that. It's not a decision I would have made, but it wasn't me. That's just me.
Romika pulled up on Holly at Lowe's house. Lowe's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street. If you go look at her crime scene, bro, you're going to see the puddle of blood in front of a store. It's in front of a storefront, not in front of a school. If you go on my page and you see Romika stalking Los and pressing his bell, you're going to see how it showed the whole crime scene right there. So that means she got killed right in front of his house because the blood spot is right there in front of his house.
Oh, God, I done found some more stuff on Facebook, guys. So, yep, we definitely saying.
Rock and went by Lo's house?
Yes, that's exactly what she did, bro. Romika just attacked her. That means old girl damn near fearing for her life because ain't no telling what Romika saying. Why if you just beat her up and you just smashed her, why you got to beat her up again? You feel me?
So you got 4 shots handed off, and if a motherfucker say she shot with 4 shots, and he had in a headlock, and this nigga ain't get hit.
If he had on the head,
oh my God, y'all! Oh my God, y'all!
This situation is very unsettling and did not have to happen.
Oh my God,
the 6-year-old has to
I
grow
gotta
up
fix my. I gotta
without
fix my
his mother is the worst part of it all. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on with this Romika case? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. See you guys later.
Y'all,
as always, thanks for watching. But before you go,
I done went on Facebook and I done found another side of the story. And let me be clear. Before I even start letting y'all listen to this stuff, let me make myself clear. Nobody deserves to lose their life, whether they were a bully in a situation, not a bully in a situation, or whatever. But from what I am seeing, Oh my God. What the fuck? All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let me see if this is on.
This is for educational reasons only. Now, I took down the original post because it's disrespectful to the family, but in these videos, people are alive. And they're showing behaviors of bad behavior. And his coward ass started recording her. Why he didn't record none of the beatings that he has done to her? Why has he not recorded any? Where's the beatings? Why didn't he record when he busted out her window? Why didn't he record when he blacked her eye? Why didn't he record when he was beating her in front of the little boy? See, and that's why I have a problem. Hey, the niggas who are abusive.
So
why y'all never get none of y'all shit on tape too? To look back at this shit like R. Kelly.
So apparently the baby daddy, y'all. Apparently the baby daddy has been releasing videos of her stalking him. Now let me let y'all listen to this shit here.
And was shot and killed. Yeah. Welcome back to the Station 514 Bone Y'all Entertainment. This woman was shot and killed when she dropped her son off at school. This the woman right here. Her name is Romika. Romika Meeks. She was shot and killed when she dropped her son off at school. But before that, her and her baby father used to beef on the internet about their child and him cheating on her. But remind you, she was doing the same thing.
Y'all hear
She
this?
was doing the same thing. Like,
do y'all hear this?
She was cheating on him.
Do y'all hear
And
this?
had a nigga.
Do y'all hear this?
When he came home from work. So what he started doing was uploading videos of her cheating. She never called him cheating. He called her cheating. But she said
all of that get back shit is not worth it.
Make sure y'all drop your
it.
comments
I'm
in my
telling
comment
you,
section.
it's not worth it. You're gonna end up with a baby that you did not want to have, a disease that you cannot get rid of.
How do y'all feel about this situation? Make sure you drop your comments in my comment section.
Yo, he's now posting videos of Romika being threatening, and it's not, he's trying to tell his side of the story, which, I think it's fair that he's able to tell his side of the story. I mean, it's only right. Everybody, let's listen to what the mama had to say. I think this is about, I'm not listening to that. Let me see this.
Want to be with a nigga like that. I'm getting me a new nigga ASAP. I would never.
Oh, and this is her.
I would never.
This is the girl that shot
birthday
her
party
saying that.
And have to catch a ride to my birthday party because I don't have a car. I would never call a bitch. Never want to be with a nigga like that. I'm getting me a new nigga ASAP. I would never. I would never have a
girl. That's the girl that's the other baby mother. All right, let me hear what this guy got to say.
For event with Los. You've never seen it. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone who can't defend himself, bro. I'm not talking about her. I'm not even talking about. I'm literally only saying that y'all gotta let the law do what the law gonna do. Because if you gonna throw down a man on the bus, who's gonna take care of the love? Like,
yeah,
they ain't gonna do what they gonna need to do for him, like Rose gonna do for his son. And folks ain't had shit to do with that. Y'all wanted to jump in front of a bully. Folks not Superman. Nobody's Superman. What the fuck? What I just like jumping in front of a bully because two crazy hoes wanna fight. You don't tell them to stop. I've been breaking them up. Bro, go to an event with Los. You've never seen it. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone who can't defend himself, bro. I'm not talking about her. I'm not even talking about. I'm literally only saying that y'all gotta let the law do what the law gonna do. Because if you gonna throw down a man on the bus, who's gonna take care of the love? Like, they ain't gonna do what they gonna need to do for him, like Rose gonna do for his son. And folks ain't had shit to do with that. Y'all wanted to jump in front of a bully. Folks not Superman. Ain't nobody Superman. What the fuck? What I just like jumping in front of a bully because two crazy hoes wanna fight. You don't tell them to stop. I've been breaking them up. You've never seen it. What the fuck you talking about? Someone who can't defend himself, bro. I'm not talking about her.
The way she said she was licensed to carry kills me, bro.
What's going on, world?
I'm trying. All right, here go another video. This is threatening him. This is Ramika threatening the guy. Oh, child, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is why the girl was let go, y'all. Because they've been having problems. They've been having issues.
Welcome back to Station 514. This woman was shot and killed when she dropped her son off at school. This the woman right here. Her name is Romika. Romika Meeks.
And again, nobody deserves to lose their life, but this is starting to sound even crazier now. Tell me what you guys think in the comments.
Used to beef on the internet.
And please make sure you like this
about the
video.
child and him cheating on her. But remind you, she was doing the same thing.
All right, we saw this one already.
She was doing the same thing. Like,
why don't y'all ever do that shit?
Is speaking out publicly for the first time about the death.
Arjun Hillary is live in 20 seconds.
We heard this earlier.
Putting up fake GoFund.
Oh my God, did you guys hear about that mom that went to drop her kid off at school?
Anything else? But for the baby father to be putting out videos, hold on, y'all. For the baby father to now be putting out videos of her, being extreme and this, that, and the third, y'all already know that doesn't look right, and she does, but that doesn't warrant the reason why she should have lost her life. I'm not going with. Like, it doesn't matter what you putting out now. It didn't warrant her to lose her life, but you know how y'all know how these things go, and y'all know how the internet is. So now we're gonna see all these people posting, videos. I mean, we're gonna see him posting these videos of her not looking so good in the best light. It's not gonna look right. Like, people are gonna have certain opinions about it. And personally, like, I could see both sides of the situation. I could see why she was upset about the situation, because it seems to me that he might have been playing both sides of the table. And I could also see Holly's side. When I say I could see her side, I could see her side to why as she was scared. Now that I'm seeing these videos of Romika completely acting a fool, because she was acting a fool, y'all. Like, the two little videos that I just saw, it doesn't look appropriate.
Especially when y'all don't be knowing what the fuck going on. Like, it's fucked up. Definitely what happened, but it's like I done seen shit like when we outside kicking this shit, Roro ass pulling up on his hoes and just beating their ass and shit like that. So I don't know if I seen the little note. Shit, it looked like she probably was making little loaves for lunch or something, and probably pulled up to the school. It looked like that she could have possibly pulled up to that school while Lowe's had little Lowe's in the backseat, probably had his new baby mama with him and shit, and that's why Roro probably got the tweaking and shit. Cause you know, Roro ass a hothead. I ain't gonna cap. She beat ass. You feel me? So that's what any one of his hoes, she gonna beat their ass. You feel me? And they haven't been together in like, I'm saying Lil Lo's like 7 years old. So I know they haven't been together so long. It's been so many years they probably haven't been together. So that probably was like people just mixing it in, like they trying to throw it like Lowe's probably was tag teaming both of them and shit like that when it wasn't nothing probably like that going on. Yeah. Lowe's with that type of nigga though, like to be trying to have them fighting and shit like that. That's bro. I'm telling you, that's like Romika speed, because that's what she do. Like we've been outside plenty of times. I'm telling you, like plenty of times where she did this and they haven't been together. Yeah, Lowe's probably tell her like, I ain't going nowhere. You my baby mama forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'ma always be here. He an active father. Folks really have his kid all the time. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, how could she have pulled up to this school and, you know, whatever the fuck the case may be. And I'm the only thing I could think of is when she was dropping the lunch off, Lowe's had the girl with him in the car, and Roro got the tweak with old girl, but when I see the video, when I see from the fucking truck, a Roro car, it looked like she got bullet holes in her window. So maybe the girl could have been outside the car or something. I don't know, somehow, some way, somehow, for some reason. And old girl Roro could have been trying to run her over, and old girl, after they had their little tussle, you know, Roro ran to the car, she ran to the car, get her gun. Roro could have been trying to run her over, and she probably could have just shot through the car type shit. And that's probably how Roro got killed. That's fucked up. You feel me? But like, I don't like for them to say. I think they were saying like the girl was saying she had an order of protection on Roro and shit. And I could possibly believe that she had order of protection on her. I'm in the car with these people. Why they arguing on the phone and shit like that? And
this is somebody that knows them.
That ain't the only order of protection Roro got on her. She probably got a million other motherfuckers on her because she done beat all his hoes ass and all that type of. Boy, I'm talking about. I done seen her pull up on our block, 10-man car up, and that was a rental. It was like a Cadillac truck rental. She beat that car so.
I would never be begging a nigga.
Yeah,
What's going on, work?
I think that's all I've seen so far.
Well, right now he's in 7th grade.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about just
This will fight with guns.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Meek from BJ's Tax Service. This message.
Rapper Meek Mill.
I'm scared. Be the way.
Especially when y'all don't be knowing.
I'm just trying to see if I see anything else regarding this.
Hang up the call right now, bitch.
She pulled up.
This is Romika again. Romika threatening the girl.
I'm sorry, but for me personally, like when women act like this over men, like like for women that always want to fight, I never thought that always wanted to fight and always wanted to pull up and beat people ass. I never thought that was ladylike. That's why I can't deal with all of that with the people on here that say, "Oh, I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna do this and don't talk about me. I'll come and whoop your ass." Like, sit your stupid ass down. Like, y'all be sounding so stupid. Y'all be sounding so stupid. So stupid. And now look, you done go bitch. Oh no, that ain't done. Let me see.
What if American schools?
It is a fact that we are the American image. It is.
trying to see if they posted anything else. Yeah, so this post says it appears that Ramika may not receive justice due to the extent of protection orders against her, which the other individual had obtained prior to the incident. That is why she's let go, y'all. She had an order of protection against Romika, and that order, when you get an order of protection against somebody, that protection protects you so that if that person comes towards you, you can do something like that and not have to pay for the consequences behind it. So this is exactly why the girl is set free. But this is the other side of the story, y'all. The other individual has claimed self-defense, stating that she shot Ramika out of fear for her life, and as a result, she has been released without charges. The videos below suggest that Ramika Meeks may have been the aggressor in the situation, which is the narrative that's being presented. This is crazy. This is crazy. But this one, when she pulled up, she looks crazy. Like when she's
this is Romika again. Romika threatening the girl.
She a bugger. Like she really was a bugger. Yeah, she was sick over a nigga, and that's one of the worst things a female can be sick over, a nigger that does not belong to them and belongs to everybody. And if you gotta fight every female to get a nigga away from you, it's not worth all of that. If you have to fight for a person, it's not worth all of that. Let that person go. Let that person be where they want to be at. So in conclusion, I will say this. It's a sad situation, like I've been saying throughout this whole video. But us women, we got to do better at loving ourselves and not letting us lose somebody that we love drive us up a wall, because it's a lot of y'all. I'll be seeing some people that I went to school with on Facebook posting the shit that they posting, and weird. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. I'm kind of worried about my computer, so I'm gonna go and figure out why my computer is not working. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoy whatever else you plan on watching on this good old app tonight. I will holler at y'all at a later date. I will be live at some point, and if there are any more updates regarding this situation, we will be live again. I just want to go and look and see. Thank you for coming back, OC Girl. We're actually about to leave. I found some stuff on Facebook, and Ramika was a little crazy over this guy. Not to speak about this woman in any, bad way, but Ramika has some I don't know what is going on with the internet. I don't know what is going on with the internet. Wait, there's a witness? No. What's the witness name? Because I do got an hour in me left. Like if I need to look, but I'm just so mad that my screen is acting crazy. Something's going on with my speaker on my computer, so I cannot share my screen. Like for some reason, like I cannot share my. I could share my screen, but the speaker just sounds so shitty. Let's see. YouTube. Like I don't know what is the speaker. It just sounds so staticky on my end. Like oh now. Was the internet? I don't know. Let me see. Definitely not interested in that. Romika meets witness. Lord, they got all types of stuff here. All right, y'all. Let's see if the sound works for us.
We are here to support an amazing baby. Anybody want a marker?
Hurt, sadness, and broken hearts are expressed on this board for 31-year-old Romika Meeks Blackman.
Now my speaker want to be acting right. This shit is weird.
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed by grief, Tina McMiller says she's heartbroken after losing her daughter to gun violence.
I can hear it,
Friday
right?
night, many gathered in Inglewood to remember a woman who was loved by many.
The love she showed everybody. Y'all showed it all.
Thank you, Ms. Blackman had just dropped off her son at school near Cermak Road and State Street when police say the victim was involved in a physical altercation with another person. The offender then took out a gun and fired.
JBL speaker is dying, and I done
face.
had it on the charger.
She was rushed to Stroger Hospital, where she died.
I ask that you give us strength. Give us strength, Father, for every one of us, because we're going to need it in this moment.
Hundreds of pink, white, and silver balloons sit outside of Inglewood STEM High School. Her mother said she was a kind, loving, and sweet mother. Now she's left with raising her grandson.
I need y'all to play for my baby. Yeah, we will. We got him. He's shutting down. He has shut down. He don't want to be around nobody.
Chicago police say the person taken into custody after the fatal shooting has been released without charges. Her family is eagerly seeking justice. Romika, also known as Big Meeks, was soon released among thousands of other balloons. Reporting in Inglewood, Sade Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
A grieving mother is speaking out after her daughter was shot to death in Chicago's South Loop. Tina McMiller stood this morning near Cermak and State, the same spot where 31-year-old Romika Meeks Blackman was shot and killed during a school drop-off on Monday. And she says her daughter was loving, supportive, and an amazing mother.
She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same. I want justice. She didn't deserve it.
Leaders there also called for tougher action against violence and enforcement of House Bill 158. That's a state law that declares violence a public health crisis. No charges have been filed, but police had called the shooting domestic in nature.
New at 4:30, the mother of a 31-year-old shot and killed in the South Loop Monday is speaking out for the first time about her death. Police say Romika Blackman got into a fight with another woman before she was shot in the face near Cermak and State on Monday. A woman was taken into custody after that shooting, but has since been released without charges. Blackman's mother, Tina McMiller, surrounded by family members today, called for an end to gun violence and for the state to enforce the Illinois Health Reform Act from 2021, which includes mental health resources.
I want justice. She didn't deserve it under no circumstances. No, it's not right. I don't care what you had, what you did.
Blackman had just dropped off her 6-year-old son at school before that shooting. Family and friends will gather in Englewood tonight to release balloons in her honor.
In broad daylight, under investigation tonight.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli has been speaking with people who know the victim, and she has more.
The deadly shooting happened this morning right here along.
But I think we've seen
after
this.
loved ones of the victim say she
Oh, no, we
just
didn't see
dropped her
this.
son at school. Sources close
Yeah,
to
we
the
did see
investigation
this.
say a woman is in custody after
I'm
allegedly
looking
pulling
for-
the trigger. A close friend of the 31-year-old woman killed says she was an outstanding.
I'm looking for. Yeah, we've seen this. We've seen that. We've seen that. We've seen that. Romika means witness. Speak. Let me see. And why is this so loud? It's kind of annoying me. Criminal villains page. Criminal villain. All right. Thank you, boo. Criminal. No. Villain. Yeah, there we go. I don't see that either. All right, this is, look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Me and Holly is from the same town, right? And this is for real. Her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. Our family kind of grew up. I wouldn't say grew up together, but I know they're basically through my.
All right, I'll go to the criminal villains page after.
At Lowe's house. Lowe's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street.
This is crazy, y'all. I gotta turn this music down a
Since
little
the
bit.
news broke about the release of Holly Johnson, the individual responsible for the death of Romika Meeks, there has been a growing wave of speculation and debate. Many have begun to question Romika's role in the incident, with some suggesting she may have been the aggressor or that she was the one who instigated the altercation. In light of these claims, I've compiled a collection of visual evidence gathered by Romika's
This is
family.
crazy.
This material is being organized for submission to
Thank
law
you.
enforcement in an
Thank
effort to
you. You
ensure
are the best. You are the best, girl. You are the
the
best.
circumstances surrounding her death. The evidence includes images and screenshots previously shared by Romika herself, which document instances of Carlos damaging her personal property, as well as a post where she opened up about the abuse she endured.
So
in the
this was a
relationship.
very
On the other
toxic
side, supporters
relationship.
and acquaintances of both Carlos and Holly have also come forward. They've released footage that they claim shows Romika acting as the aggressor, along with personal accounts that outline their perspective on what led up to the tragic incident. With all of this in mind, let's take a closer look at the evidence from both sides.
This is the girl. Oh my God. All right, I need to slow this part down a little bit so y'all can read. Actually, no. Y'all can go and watch it on Black Girl Unlost while you stalking and ain't answer the call there.
I seen something. This was a toxic relationship. All right, so this is one time when she's taking, when she's recording from her recordings, and it says, "Why you stalking and ain't answer the call for your ass or shit for you wasn't you just a bitch?" I like, come on, y'all. One thing y'all gotta do better, if y'all gonna be out here fucking raising kids and all that type of stuff, please learn how to type things, learn how to spell, learn how to pronunciate your words, learn how to organize a sentence. Like, what the fuck is this? Why you stalking and ain't answered a call for your ass or shit for you wasn't you just with the bitch? Like, what the fuck was she even writing here? Like, so you was that thirsty to post your business on social media, you couldn't even fucking formulate your words right? Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? Go home, Roger. Leave. You meant to put me alone. I'ma let the world see how you really is. Oh my god. The same people that I saw last week, he was trying to fight her then in her uniform after dropping off her son, because I stopped. Like, he better not hit that little ass lady. So yeah, they've been doing it. August 4th, I'm so sorry, G. Like, damn, why niggas can't never act right? Then, like you said, this where y'all son lived. He gonna be the only one hurting and playing with you like you ain't a good hardworking bitch that take care of your son. Y'all just had a good ass time last week. All right, this comment says, somebody is replying to the one I read previously, and it says he told her he was about to knock her ass out. I'm like, why at the school though? So this been in emotion since last week. Lord Jesus. Dog, I used to live next door to her on Dorchester, and he would pull up, bust her windows, hit her in the face, then take the car that he got her because I can't read the rest because her label is hiding it. Sorry. All right, here goes a co-worker. I wasn't gonna speak on this, but I used to work with Romita. That man used to drop her off, putting his hands on her, pushing her out the car, all types of shit. I literally took her to the bathroom one time and helped her straighten herself up before we went to work. Shit be crazy. How long does it take a baby daddy to get over his first baby mama? Asking for myself, because this nigga got to get off my dick and be a dad. I'm tired of getting popped up on at my job and school and ready to get fought on. Nigga, go fight them other bitches you clearly don't want. I only argue with you about our son, and I'm fucking a million niggas. Huh? I'm not reading the rest of this shit, y'all. I'm not reading the rest of what the Romika, like, you thought it was cute for you to be fucking 1,000 niggas. Like, what is wrong with y'all girls?
I ain't got the phone right now, bitch. You want to sit on the phone and sneak this week? To a red ass bitch? That's your friend? With her friend? You want to sneak this week? Yes, she did. She a slut. She a slut, and her friends are saying, I got her. She said, record me. And then if anyone don't want to lie, call me for them hoes. For you, Kaya, and Oklahoma. She said, call.
She really was losing her fucking mind over a nigga.
What we talking about? But I'm lying.
Yep, she had a order of protection against him, and the other baby mama had an order of protection against her, and that's why the other baby mama is home. That's why the other baby mama is home.
Me and Holly is from the same town, right? And this is for real. Her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. our family.
No, I don't need to buy followers. I'm good with the little bit of followers I have. I will continue to grow organically.
Holly was not jealous of this girl. Not at all. And I'm telling you, I've actually
Why would she be? She a new baby mama.
She was. Holly come from good people. I'm talking about good, solid ass people. She don't come from no bum ass family. She ain't hurting for no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit together. This is one. Me personally, as a person, I personally, as somebody that knows her, I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? And now I feel
It's
like
no. It's okay, OC girl. It's all right. I do typos all the time.
on the flip side, if it was me and you keep popping up on me, you bullying me, bitch, I ain't one of them.
And that's where I'm coming from when it comes to Ramika. Like, you're not gonna keep pulling up on me. You're not gonna keep doing all of that, and I'm just supposed to sit back and allow you to do that and not do nothing back because we share a baby father. Nah, that's not no.
She didn't have no intentions. It's just like, damn, like, back the fuck up. But Ramika, I think I said her name right. I hate that Ramika lost her life in this situation or whatever. But I think that
Now that's the part. That's the part I'm not understanding neither, OC girl. If you had an order of protection against the girl, why was you even around? Why was you there? What was your purpose of being there? Like, what was the purpose of that? That's the part that I'm not understanding, and that's the part that she's gonna have to explain to the courts. Because you're out of jail, but I'm sure there's gonna be some type of court date happening or something, like, or maybe I'm wrong. Like, I don't know the laws of Chicago. I just know I have a sister that was born there, and she was only born there because my mama was there on vacation while she was pregnant. That's it. That's all. I don't know, but let's continue listening. This is crazy. And just to think, y'all, I heard somebody saying today, now all of a sudden everybody want to cover this story. Girl, if you don't sit your overzealous ass the fuck down somewhere, when it comes to being a content creator, many people are going to cover the same fucking stories. Ain't nobody copying after another person. I've been covering this story. I think we covered this sometime last week when I was finishing the other side of my kitchen wall. So I like that comment really rubs me the wrong way earlier. Like, I'll be in the bushes sometimes listening to some of y'all ignorant asses saying some ignorant shit. And for me to even hear somebody say now all of a sudden everybody want to focus on Ramika, girl, get the fuck on. Get your bitch ass on somewhere, like my girl Mia would say. Get your bitch ass on. Cause like, huh? What? Really? Why would anybody be following you? Like, seriously. Cause that shit definitely, I was like, what? Like, girl, if you don't go sit your stupid ass down somewhere, like, you can't possibly be this dumb. Fucking dumb. The teeth, the bottom row of them teeth is, oh God, tragic. Jesus. And again, I have a gap. But other than my gap, my teeth are perfect. The fuck?
It's not true.
Right. And so look, it's good that you say that. It's good that you say that because now it makes me question you to answer you this. How do you feel like you're supposed to think about those?
What I'm telling you is, I don't like the decisions that she made. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I was just looking at the comments. I don't like the decision that she made. But at the same time, everybody has a fucking breaking point. You cannot keep bullying people. And it's so for all the young kids that's even watching. You can't keep bullying people and expect them to respond in a certain way. You cannot.
You can't.
You cannot expect that. It's not a decision I would have made, but it wasn't me. That's just me.
Look, when somebody tell you fuck the law, that means they don't give a fuck about what you got to say. They don't give a fuck about. And when somebody say fuck the law,
You want to keep lying? This how I feel when somebody keep lying to somebody. Why did you lie? Tell me why you lied. Tell me why you lied. Why did you lie? Why you lie so much? Why do you lie?
Hey, Yo-Yo Boo. Thank you for stopping by. Hold on, let me pause this real quick.
You ain't no way.
Oh, y'all already know I'm about to have to leave. I knew that he was about to walk in here. I actually was calling his goddamn phone, y'all. It's football Sunday. I can't get a break. I can't catch a break, y'all. And y'all, like half of my audience, y'all have husbands and men's and stuff, so y'all already know what time it is. And I'm in the living room, so I'm about to have to get out the living room if I'm gonna continue this live, because y'all know he got to turn the TV on. I cannot. Why are you here? Who told you to come home early? God, girl, you saw that too. I said, girl, if you think everybody's talking about this story because of you, sit your big ass the fuck down, because this is what content creation is, dummy. Like, she had me fucked up with that dumb shit she was saying earlier. She's a dummy. Let's continue this real quick.
You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ready to vote there. What you study land for? I knew you were pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me. Like I said, you pulling up to her crib. Bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie. Bitch, you was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and the whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib.
Romika pulled up on Holly at Lowe's house. Lowe's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street. If you go look at her crime scene, bro, you're going to see the puddle of blood in front of a store. In front of a storefront, not in front of a school. If you go on my page and you see Romika stalking Los and pressing his bell, you're going to see her show the whole crime scene right there. So that means she got killed right in front of his house, because the blood spot is right there in front of his house, not in front of no school.
So you saying she dropped her son off and then what? She re-rocked and went by Lo's house?
Yes, that's exactly what she did. Romika just attacked her. That means old girl damn near fearing for her life, because ain't no telling what Romika's saying. Why you, if you just beat her up and you just smashed her, why you got to beat her up again? You feel me?
So you got 4 shots handed off, and if a motherfucker say she shot with 4 shots and he had in a headlock and this nigga ain't get hit,
if he had her on the headlock while she's shooting all them shots, that means Los would have got hit, right? This is why Romika was being held back, because she had already attacked Holly.
So basically, she was getting whooped to the point where she wanted to just go ahead and end it and shoot her.
No, she could not leave.
I'm still not going to agree to it. Only,
but y'all keep acting like you can't die from somebody hitting you the wrong way.
No, you definitely can. You definitely
okay,
can.
Then. So why you keep saying that you can't?
This is the thing is, I don't care. For me, the law is the law. Like I said, I already told you what I do as a profession. The law is the law.
So you missing that part right there. That's part of the law too.
This is the part that you miss. She's not a resident from Illinois. She's not licensed through here. Her gun should have never been on her. So therefore, if she saw her back against the wall, how do she got her gun on her already?
I told you she had her gun on her already. She's not expecting Roro to pull up, so she can definitely carry her pistol.
She cannot carry her. Is she?
Baby, you keep trying to tell me what she can't do, and the police have her locked up, and they know she got a gun, and they know she shot Roro. So why? What the fuck is the? What new evidence could you possibly look?
Because you telling me something that I do. You tell me that she can have her gun. She can't have her gun on her.
So why she have it then?
I don't know. I don't know that.
You don't know. So why you keep saying she can't?
Today, I want to state clearly that this is not science fiction or creating speculation.
Okay, y'all. Hey, OG Jamel, we're actually about to end the show. I have to go watch football Sunday. I will holler at you guys later. Did the Giants win today? Because when I woke up, wait, what?
By 3, it was a good game.
Yeah, because when I was taking a nap, I seen the score was winning. So my team lost. Okay. That is what's going on with the Romika case. We will continue. No, they said the gun was in the car and she went to the car to get the gun. That's exactly what I heard as well. This story is going to keep going, so we will continue to do commentary on it and react to it. I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. I know there's other things going on, but thank you to the people that have stopped by over here to fuck with me. If you haven't already, please make sure you like this video, and if you have not, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to my Twitch as well. OC girl, I'm going to save that link of the witness responding for our next live, which will probably be tomorrow. I have physical therapy on Tuesday. I know you was here, CC. Like, thank you for always being here. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And thank you to the big content creators like TT that shared this today for me to get the views, to get the word out there. I appreciate y'all. Again, thank you, Yo-Yo, for stopping by. And I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back at some point tomorrow. I'll come back at some point tomorrow afternoon so that we can react to that. And yeah, y'all keep your heads on the swivel. And to the young ladies that's in these toxic relationships, if I could tell you anything, run for your life, run right while you can. If something does not feel right, it is not right. And stop fighting over sharing over dick. It's not healthy. Not only does it lead to pregnancy, you could end up with a disease that you cannot get rid of. And always remember, just because you have sex, if you are having sex unprotected, oral sex is the same way. So don't think you can't catch something in your fucking throat. Okay, I will holler at you guys tomorrow. I will schedule the live in a little while. Let me just do what I need to do. I actually need to eat today. I have not eaten yet today either, but I did go to sleep at like 6 o'clock this morning eating pizza. And for the big bitches in the back that don't like me, I eat all this food and don't gain a pound. Eat your hearts out. I'll holler at you guys later.